Hey everybody, Aaron Gallagher here, your number one mortgage guy with Edge Home Finance, bringing you a video today about seller concessions or interested party contributions. Seller concessions or interested party contributions, as they're sometimes called, are when a seller is going to help the buyer by giving them a percentage of the sales price of the property to help them offset their closing costs, maybe discount points, and some prepaid items. Now, while these can be very powerful ways to help your buyers reduce their out of pocket, we have to keep in mind a few things. With a conventional loan, as you can see here on the screen, if you're putting less than 10% down, so if the loan amount is going to be greater than 90%, so for example, if it's a $100,000 purchase and the loan is going to be $91,000, that would be 91% of the sales price. I know these are oversimplified small numbers, but for the purposes of demonstration here, the maximum IPC or interested party contribution would be 3%. Now, as soon as somebody is putting down between 10% all the way down to, or all the way up to 25%, that seller concession can go up to 6%. And then if they're putting more than 25% down, meaning 75% or less loan to value, that seller contribution or interested party contribution can go to 9%. Now, these are for conventional loans. With FHA, the interested party may contribute up to 6% of the loan amount, 6% of the purchase price, regardless of the down payment. So with FHA, it's 6%. And with conventional, it's going to range anywhere from 3% all the way up to 9%. And that is going to be on a principal residence or a second home. Then on an investment property, the maximum that the seller can contribute is 2%. So keep that in mind. Now, the other thing to also keep in mind is that, let's say you have a FHA buyer purchasing a $400,000 home and the seller is giving them a 6% seller concession. That would be $24,000. All $24,000 would have to be spent on discount point, prepaid items, and closing costs. None of it can go towards a down payment ever, whether it's conventional or FHA. And if you can't find a way to spend that $24,000, the buyer doesn't get it. So just keep in mind, don't ask for too much, because if there's any excess left over, it's not going to go anywhere. So just make sure that you do a little math or get with your mortgage lender or a professional like me. And I can say, hey, based upon the purchase price, here's the anticipated closing cost, prepaid items. We'll spend a couple bucks on discount points. We don't really need 24,000. We really need 17,500. So work with your preferred mortgage lender. And if you don't have one, think of me, Aaron Gallagher, your number one mortgage guy with Edge Home Finance. Have a great day. Bye-bye.